Your BTW 21 weather forecast with Dustin Staples.
Good evening to you, March for Henry County. It's Weatherman Dustin Staples coming to you here on a hot and humid Thursday afternoon. It's very warm and hot out here that it's going to be sticking around for quite a while, and the heat is only going to be beginning to build in. First, I want to start off with this picture this evening. This was sent by Rodney Billings from Henry County. Sent me this last night and said, Dustin, what in the world is this exactly? Well, first of all, it does not look to be, this does not look like to be a tornado by no means, but it's more so of a contrail cloud, and basically meaning it kind of gives an illusion shape of the curvature of the earth, and kind of makes it look like it's going more downward than it is going up. But hey, it's kind of interesting just to see all the weather phenomena out there, and that's why it's such an interesting topic. A lot of people enjoy talking about it. Continue sending your pictures in. That is the second photo this week. We'd be more than happy to get them in. I'll be sure to look at the inbox on our Facebook page or the email as well. 90s at 5 o'clock right now. We're going to be staying in the 70s by 8 p.m. this evening, a mix of clouds. It's still going to be very warm and humid, no doubt about. Temperatures at night are not going to be cooling off as much because a lot of this heat is just escaping. A lot of the heat will be staying around during the remaining of the evening hours, so just keep that in mind as you're working. Maybe kind of later in the evening, wait for the sun to go down. Still going to be kind of hot and humid out here, so just keep that in mind. 91 tomorrow is expected with a low of 66. Hazy, hot, humid. We could be talking about heat index values closing in the mid to upper 90s, and again, it's only going to be getting much hotter through the rest of this weekend coming up. I know a lot of people are getting ready for 4th of July next week. It's still a week away, but you see right there, it is going to be extremely hot the rest of this weekend. A lot of sunshine is on those icons out there, but don't be surprised if we get enough heat and instability. We could have a few pop-up isolated showers, but it looks like most areas will stay dry, so just keep that in mind. Again, remember just to look before you lock. It's never a good idea to leave anyone in the vehicle, no matter how quick you're going to be going in and out of the store. Of course, heat-related deaths are the most common here in this United States, unfortunately, especially leaving young children and pets in the car and the elderly. It is just never a good idea. And your dew point forecast pretty much sums it up, feeling more like muggy to that tropical feel for the next several days. Alrighty, that's your forecast here for Martinsville and Henry County on your Neighborhood Network. We thank you so much for tuning on in. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at BTW21 and Twitter at BTW21 Live. We got a lot of stuff that's being tweeted out the last several days. Luis Romero is doing an outstanding job putting those news out there. DJ Bill, our sports guy, and of course the rest of the team, Rodney Billings and Chad Hall, and as well as our secretary, Linda Greer. We thank you, all of you all, and of course, they're out there working as hard as we possibly can. Have a wonderful and safe, cool weekend. I'll be back with you next week with a 4th of July forecast.
Your BTW 21 weather forecast with Dustin Staples.